Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The governor is appealing Superior Court Judge Elise Iriarty's ruling that limits her power to order quarantine during a public health emergency. Judge Iriarty ruled that under local law, travelers have the right to legal counsel and to petition to quarantine at home rather than the mandated government facility. Attorney Leslie Travis represents the governor. Attorney Brian Eggleston is from the Public Defender's Office representing the travelers.
To the extent that the Emergency Health Powers Act purports to delegate that authority to the Superior Court of Guam, they can't. The legislature can't delegate any more authority than they actually possess. And in this case, the Organic Act does not give the legislature power over quarantine. That power vests in the governor, pursuant to the plain terms of the Organic Act.
If the legislature has no power to define the standards by which quarantine decisions are to be made, then in determining whether a quarantine of a particular individual is lawful, the court really has only the Jacobson framework that the governor, as articulated by the governor in her view, and the standards that the governor herself sets forth for the quarantine. And it's fair to say that that's not a check because the governor gets to define those standards.
Also weighing in as a friend of the court to oppose the governor's motion on the separation of powers argument was legislative legal counsel Anna Wanpat Borja, who argued that Guam's Emergency Health Powers Act, cited by Judge Iriarty, is constitutional.
The legislature, of course, must exercise restraint, but we argue that it's consistently acted within the bounds of the Organic Act and within the parameters articulated in Verdalio. Thus, the legislature requests that this court uphold Section 19604 and 19605 of the EHPA as valid exercises of the legislature's inherent power to protect the health, safety, and general well-being of the people of Guam during this public health emergency.
But Adelup counsel Travis says by law, the governor's authority is clear.
By the legislature's interpretation, the governor can't disagree with what the legislature wants the policy to be. The legislature has the ultimate authority, and that's wrong. We know that because Verdalio says it's wrong. The governor has the ultimate responsibility under the Organic Act. The legislature can pass laws, but they can't pass laws inconsistent with the Organic Act.
The Supreme Court has taken the issue under advisement. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.